just that it has 6 repeating words, which have to be repeated. So every line ends with one of the 6 repeating words. These are end words, and there's an extremely specific pattern which they must repeat. So you cannot deviate from that pattern. It's really stringent. It's really, yeah, it's really. But within that formal scheme, that very tight, difficult formal scheme, the idea is that you can find great freedom. And so, of course, me being a kind of formalist boy, I had to add another formal requirement to this, and I said, okay, well, I'm going to write it in blank first, which is I didn't take. But anyway, what else can I say about it? Oh, last year, what's the book festival? One book brought a poet called Syed Warsi, and he's kind of a spoken word poet, and he came and did a talk on growing up Muslim in America, and he shared this anecdote about some vandalism to his mosque. And I think he was in Terre Haute. I can't remember where he was, but I just made it Terre Haute. It's one of those towns like Terre Haute. So this poem takes place there. So this poem came out of my meeting, so I had to take it. Some other things too. On being mistaken for a Muslim. In college, he lived by the only mosque in Terre Haute. Oh, the he is not Syed, it's just a fictional character. In college, he lived by the only mosque in Terre Haute. Friday evenings, he'd stand with tunicked men and women with hidden hair who'd nod and greet him, Assalamu alaikum, as they waited at the crosswalk for the light. Their smiles receded when he said, hello. Most of the men would echo his hellos. The women, never. It may have been the musk of doused cologne he wore, or the splotches of light stubble thugs he thought would make him stand out, look cultured, or the way he'd come rushing to join them, still patting his wet hair, late for one of his jobs, sweeping up hair at Supercuts, or stocking shelves at Lowe's. What kind of a person had he become to lag and loiter there in front of the mosque, hoping the crossing guard would let him stand with the worshippers, to wave and trade polite expressions on the street in leaf-blotched light, the asphalt roasting in September air, as they paused and he tried to understand what they said in Arabic. Soon, those hellos he chirped like questions he was shy to ask were converted to wa alaikum salams. He grew bolder, offering assalamu alaikum to initiate exchanges with a slight botched affectation he intended to mask his fraud. One day, he heard the call to prayer crackle through mounted speakers, droning slow, as men crushed cigarettes beside the stand of trees where they smoked. By a closed newsstand, he watched men holding hands in pairs to welcome each other as they entered. He felt hollow, diminished, and turned away as if slighted by their fellowship. He smelled cooking in the air outside the stucco security fence, the mosque installed after a car slowed one night and egged the mosque's facade. When cruisers came, their spotlights found the windows already repaired. Let's see, this is a ghazal, which is a form. It's a Iranian and Arabic and Pakistani form, Indian as well, which I think 12th century. It's really, really old. But anyway, there's it's a poem in couplets, so like 2-line stanzas, and then the last word of every stanza will repeat as the last word of every stanza, word or phrase. And then there are a couple of other formal requirements that go into it. For instance, very often the poet will add his or her signature in the final couplet, and that will usually come in the form of using one's own name. Cupertino, does anyone know where Cupertino is? Cupertino, California? It's in Silicon Valley. It's the headquarters of Apple. That's important. Guzzle of the polar vortex. On my new iPhone, the weather app defaults to Cupertino.
upper 60s in the Santa Clara Valley. Cupertino, I mutter, hacking snow crust from the windshield, my khakis spattered with slush. I dream another life in Cupertino, in bed with the Times, its pages ironed flat by a servant. I'm propped on my pillow, savoring another cup of tea, no, a carafe of Zinfandel from my own vineyards. Eggs Benedict spewing bernaise on a plate embossed with Cupertino, where breathing is more natural than death. No crime or poverty, no churches, voting stations, prisons, or libraries. That's Cupertino. Maybe I have been there, or driven through, the light as thick as the oil in a sperm whale's head. A Cessna skywriting Cupertino above the site where Battista de Anza's cartographer conjured the patron saint of mental handicaps, Joseph of Cupertino. The night they camped along the arroyo, they would name after him. Poor Giuseppe Deza, born in the Italian village of Cupertino to serve as stable boy to Capuchin friars who thought him simple, until bouts of ecstatic flight lifted him out of Cupertino and delivered him like a stray balloon to Our Lady of Graces, where he floated over parishioners who swooned, Cupertino! I close Wikipedia. Oracle of the digital age, which informs me autocorrecting with incorrect words is called the Cupertino effect. Poesis as poisonous, Brodeur as saboteur. Oh, cathode seraphim, oh, holy, holy, holy Cupertino.